so during our My Plate lesson that I delivered a couple days ago, I realized that a lot of you guys were not familiar with using the tool, the Google Docs tool. So a lot of times we use it for different purposes here in the classroom. Can you guys name one of the purposes that it serves for us, EJ? For writing. What do you write? Your essay, right? So we usually write up our essays and then we type them up and then we add and we just submit them through Google Docs. But Google Docs also has other tools within it. So that is what I'm gonna have you work on today. We're gonna learn how to add several images to the document. We're gonna learn how to resize those. We're gonna learn how to add multiple images. Because I know last time I had some kids who would add an image and then it would get deleted when you would add another one. Or you would have the images on different papers, different pages. So that is what we are going to do today. So go ahead and go on your Google Classroom. There will be an assignment titled
Health College.
Health
College.
Health College, yeah. Okay. So it should look something like that. And then once you open that document, you should have a Google Docs. So go ahead and open that up. EJ, you have a question? It won't load? Mine too. Alright. We'll find out. Alright, so usually your paper's supposed to look like this, but I have made it for this specific assignment. I went up to where it says format. You don't have to do this, I already did it for you. And then I did page orientation. So instead of having my paper go like this, I made your paper go like this. Because I want you to be able to fill this up with images for your collage. So I did, instead of portrait, I did landscape. You don't have to do this, it's already done for you. Alright, so not only are we gonna learn how to use a tool, but you are also going to be researching images of what it means to live a healthier lifestyle as a 5th grader. So when you hear the word health, what are some things that come to your mind? Nolan?
Hospitals.
Okay, hospitals. EJ, what else?
Hospitals and I guess
Your body. What about your body?
you like
Want to elaborate?
art and stuff.
Okay, your heart. Evelyn?
Like doing stuff to keep your body moving.
Okay, so you're keeping your body moving. What else, Francisco? Health, what? Healthcare. So yeah, that's what they said previously, like a hospital. Anything else, Jose?
Something to keep you alive.
To keep you alive. Yep, that's a good one, Max.
The Red Cross.
Okay, the Red Cross. Good. So what we are going to be doing today is learning those habits so that we don't get to a hospital, so that we don't get to a Red Cross. So for this assignment, we are going to be adding images to this document of what it means to live a healthier lifestyle. Not for me, because I'm an adult, but I want to know what 5th graders can do in their daily life to be healthier. So, if you guys have never added a Google image, what you would go to insert. So everybody go on and press insert, and then it will give you a drop-down menu. Here, you're able to do a couple of things. You could add an image, add a table, a drawing, a chart, or a date. For the purposes of this lesson, go ahead and press image. Once you're there, EJ, you have a question? Still not loading? refresh it. So once you're on image, guys, insert image.
Oh.
You have a couple options. You could have either saved an image to your computer and then add it here. Guys, this has not been here for a long time, but now you're able to search the web. So back in the day, we used to go on Google, look for an image, save it, and then add it to the paper. Now you're able to simply just go to search the web. So now it gives you a little search menu here for Google where you could search for millions of images that are on the web, right? So what is something we could look up that will help us demonstrate what it means to live a healthier lifestyle as a fifth grader, EJ?
Eating healthy is the question.
Okay, so maybe a healthy meal. So let's go ahead and do that and see what we get. All right, does this look like a pretty healthy meal?
Yeah.
All right, so if you find an image that you feel will work for you, you are going to click on it and then see how down here that appeared? Click insert. All right, we got a big image, right?
Yes.
So if you want to make that smaller, click on it, and then you see how he gave you these blue markings on the corners? You could drag that down, and you're able to resize it. Devin, you have a question?
I'm saying, can it be fruit too?
Yeah, so anything that you believe is a healthier or what it would mean to be to live a healthier lifestyle as a fifth grader. So here we talked about food. You decide, John, how big or small you want these images to be. Remember, this is a collage. You guys know what a collage is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's basically the photo, kind of photos put together in one big photo.
Yeah, so we're gonna put a bunch of pictures together to create one larger picture. So you could add images just like I showed you, and then do you guys see what it says here in the bottom? Once you click on the image, it will give you some options. For example, this one here says inline. That means with text. So if I write something here, guess what? My picture is in line with the text. Now, if I go wrap text, this is what happens. If I go break text, it broke my text and it put it in the bottom. Or if I want to say, you know what, I want it behind the text. So I'm able to do this. Another option is in front of text. That is probably the one you might want to use because your images might overlap a little bit. So I suggest adding your picture and then putting it with move, putting it in front of text. I'm gonna delete my text. And you guys can continue to add images.
So we can add how much images.
Yep, it's a collage, so it's a bunch of images that will demonstrate what it means to you to live a healthier lifestyle. If you want to even insert,
No, wait, Miss, how do I delete it?
just a minute, I'll be there.
Miss, I put a dog in my picture.
So if you didn't catch that again, you guys are asking me how do I delete the image? Simply press on it, and then if you right click it, you press delete.
No.
So your mouse pad, and then you press delete and it goes away.
How? We want to show.
And then if you said, oh no, I wasn't planning on deleting that, you could always say go back.
How do you
And it brings you back.
delete that? Miss,
How to
it
just
won't
delete
work.
it?
No, I said, how do you
Look at the
find
picture,
my
it's too
state?
big.
My state.
The toy's too
Delete it.
big.
That's why you just go back. So let's say I deleted it and I said, oh no, I
No.
made a mistake, go back.
I'm saying, how does somebody delete it by mistake?
It happens. It really does, especially when you have so many images.
Really?
Jose, yeah?
So I tried, like make it like that, but what I really did is make half of it.
Everything
I have to put half of the
So I would make my image smaller. So you captured only half your meal. So I would delete it and add it again.
Oh.
So go ahead and there you go, and then add it again. I'm gonna go over how to add it again, how to add the image, so you can see how it would be if I have multiple images. So you would go to insert, and then insert image, search from web, and then I would say maybe insert image, search from the web, and then I would maybe put something like children running.
What?
Because I think that running means that you're healthy. And then I would maybe find some that look like fifth graders. These look like fifth graders. And then you click insert,
Just put McFarland.
and then look. Remember when we first did this, and then I told you to put it right here in front of text? So when I go to this image and I make it smaller, I'm able to put multiple images on one paper. Okay, now I'm ready to move it out. And you would go here in front of text. If you put it in front of text, you're able to move it anywhere. You have to put in front of text. To me, that's been my favorite option. And then I'm able to add multiple images. If you can figure out how to add a title right in the middle, that would be great. Whatever you believe. Because it doesn't necessarily mean at school. You could have done it anywhere. Yeah. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to click on this image, and then you want to go here, so that way you're able to fit multiple. Guys, the best option is to go with behind the text. That option will allow you to put multiple images on there. How do you want? Yeah.
This is on big baconator.
Are you having trouble with moving them around? You have to put it right here. And then now you're able to move your image. You see? That looks really good, Madison. Ooh, I like that. I see a lot of color. So what are you trying to do? Now you add more pictures.
Can we put it on top of it?
Yeah, you can put it on top of that. So, once you add multiple images, the only way it's gonna let you move them is if you set it up to here. You have to click your image, guys, and then put it here in front of text. That way you're able to insert several images.
What do you tell?
So, I did it. Yes, and then that way you're able to move them around. And then if your neighbor needs help, guys, you're more than welcome to talk to them about how it is to put all of those images together. Yeah. Huh? Anything you think. Yeah, remember that if anything disappears, you could always click on the arrow and it'll bring it back.